Yeah, we were at GDC this week. Yeah, you feel me now. We were at GDC this week. One of the biggest award winners of the whole show was the game Her Story.
Yeah.
This fucking game won everything. It won Best Narrative. It won the Nouveau Award. It won Best Mobile Game. It won, and it won, and it won. Honestly, this guy must have won like 6 or 7 awards. Based on the high accolades that this game received at GDC, I thought I'd play it on the plane ride over here to Chicago. And I think it's actually a treat. It's a really interesting... I mean, it's just so fantastic to me that this thing could win so many awards despite not being a video game. It just blows my mind. There's no objective to Her Story. There's really no gameplay. It's very open-ended. There's no... let me repeat it. There's no objective. There's nothing for you to do. There's no way to lose. There's no score. There's minimal controls. And yet it swept the awards. It swept the awards. It's fascinating. It's almost like an anomaly, almost. People out there who have played Her Story, I'm sure you loved it. I played it. I beat it.
Did you?
Yeah, honestly, it's the type of game where you determine for yourself when you've beat it. So I beat it. And I beat it. Like, I could play it again and get more out of it, get more of the story.
Yeah, is there more than one way to end it? Or,
honestly,
I don't really know.
For those of you who don't know what Her Story is, it is a collection of interviews that were done at a police station. And the interface of the game is kind of like this data cataloging program where you can type in keywords to bring up different interviews. And you're supposed to piece together kind of like this mystery and solve what happened in this event by searching for keywords and piecing stuff together. That's the gist of the game, and it is a very interesting story. I thought it was a very interesting story, but it's kind of more of like an audiobook, honestly, or like a new variation on just a story. So I know there's people out there who are gonna say that I need to open my mind, expand my horizons, accept the artistry of it, but to me it was only barely a video game. That's how I felt about it. You played Her Story, right?
I played a little bit of it, and I was not interested in continuing that at all. I did not, and was not engaged. I liked the style of it. I mean, I thought it was a clever thing. I just wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't really a game to me. I just didn't feel like I didn't care. I don't know.
So there you go, Her Story. What else? For people who didn't watch GDC, The Witcher 3 won Game of the Year. I called it. I called that one months ago when they nominated Witcher 3. I knew that was going to win. I never played Witcher 3, but it was highly acclaimed, and I felt like everything else nominated was part of a series that had already won Game of the Year, so Witcher 3 was kind of overdue for some praise. And, yeah, that's that.
Witcher 3, technically Witcher 3 won like every game of the year last year, so I don't know if it was overdue.
Well, I just
but
mean
I know what you mean.
From the GDC crowd.
Sure.
Sure. You know what, this may sound pretentious, but GDC is the only award show that I actually pay attention to. All the other ones...
Oh, totally.
All the other ones kind of don't count, in my opinion. GDC is the one that matters.
Sure, I can see that.
Yeah, so we had fun. We loved doing GDC.
Mini Metro won our table mates again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were sitting at a table with the creators of Mini Metro. They won one of the awards they were nominated for.
Best audio, I think.
Best audio, yeah, which I would actually like to play that game.
Yeah, me too.
You kind of build a metro system, like public transit system, and as you expand the system, I guess it changes the soundtrack of the game. So people were kind of talking about the game as like a musical instrument almost, and that sounded really intriguing to me. So I want to check that out, and I think it's cool that for 2 years in a row, only 2 years, or has it been 3?
What?
That the people sitting at our table won the award they were nominated
for. That's a good question. 2?
Definitely 2.
Maybe 3. No, it might be 3.
I think it was 3. Yeah, so Mega64 is a good luck charm. If you're a developer and you go to GDC and you're nominated and you sit at our table, you're going to win. so true. Let's flash him the dick to prove it. To prove how lucky we are.
You want to?
Yeah.
Who's gonna edit this?
Sean is.
Sean
He's not
is.
even here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's move the camera at least. You know what? All right, here's the thing. This is going to be great. How are we going to do this? Oh, shit. I'm talking to the camera. I was going to say Sean has to edit this on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So he'll edit out your butt. But we can show the camera your butt, and then Sean's the only one who has to see it.
Okay.
But here's the thing. I've already set it into the camera, so now Sean's watching this, and he's freaking out, and he's getting prepared for the butt. So we're going to have to sneak it into the camera.
Well, I don't think we should do it now. I'll sneak it in when he least expects it.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
All right, great.
Perfect.
On with the show.
I don't want to see it, but okay.
Anyway.
Kevin looks like he's doing good.
Kevin looks like Casper.
He's a friendly ghost.
Kevin, is that food sitting okay with you or what?
It's okay. Yeah, this food's great. Food's sitting fine.
Yeah, food is amazing. I'm still down for White Castle. Anyway. Hey, what's up?
Chicken butt.
I played something.
Did you?
There were so many VR demos at GDC.
Oh!
I mean, it was like the show was dominated by VR this year.
Yeah.
Completely.
You know what? Back on me. Rocco and I got a chance to play Super Hot, which was a radical first-person shooter. Super Hot is so cool. I recommend it to anybody who can get their hands
That
on
was
it.
awesome.
It's a first-person shooter, but the enemies only move when you move. So if you're standing still, you can just kind of look around and strategize. It's like if the game was going at full speed, you would just get obliterated. You'd have no way of getting through it. But because you can just stop it at any moment, you are essentially Superman. You're Neo.
Yeah.
You move so fluidly, and when you finally do die, it shows you a full run through of your level, and you're just like the ultimate badass. Super Hot.
Yeah, that was
It
great.
was very cool. I'm looking forward to getting that at home.
In VR, we tried a game where they actually added heat and air to where you were in a scene where you were like fighting a dragon, and you would feel like the flames. You would actually feel the heat and things whizzing past you.
Yeah, they built like a big air Zuka sort of to put on your desk in front of you, and it like makes this noise like ka-dunk, and it just blasts gusts of air into your face as you're wearing the VR headset. I guess that's cool. I didn't try it. Garrett and Sean tried it, but they're not here to talk about it.
Yeah, that's
so.
true. Sorry.
I wanted to try that Paranormal Activity game, but it was book solid all week.
That's everything you've ever wanted in VR.
All I want
Yeah.
VR for is to make scary games scarier. That's it.
Yeah, a lot of the VR demos were booked. They just take that long, so you gotta make an appointment.
We're watching Sweatsuit Cocktail on Jackass 3. This is probably the most disgusting skit of the whole movie.
I agree.
No.
Ugh. Can't take my eyes off it. Oh, man. It's got a funnel coming out of his ass. Let's just all take a moment and enjoy Sweatsuit Cocktail. Poor Preston Lacey. Like, being in a plastic suit like that cannot be good for your health. Can't breathe. Ugh, I'm gonna barf. Anyways,
Anyway.
yeah, so we're on the road.
Hey, I was just gonna say real quick, last thing, Res Infinite in VR, amazing.
Oh yeah, what do you think about PlayStation $399 for VR?
PlayStation VR, everyone was hoping they would be around that price point because all the other headsets couldn't hit it. The other ones, they need a multi-$1,000 computer with a $600 plus headset. PlayStation came in and swooped in $399. However, I'm hearing rumors that the only thing you'll be able to pre-order next week is a bundle with the headset and the camera. You do need the camera anyway, and the Move controllers. Now, I will say this sucks as someone who already has the Move controllers and already has the fucking camera. I don't want those things. I'm hoping I can pre-order just the headset. It's looking like you can't, which is bullshit.
Oh, other big news this week.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4.5.
Yeah, is it
Rumored
real?
coming out.
Could be real.
I am
It's
so.
kind of like SSJ8. Is it real?
I'm happy that I held off on getting the PlayStation 4 because now I'm getting the next generation and everybody else is going to be left in the dust.
What does it do?
It's, let me tell you what it does. Better, faster, stronger. Graphics look better. The controls better. It's more responsive to the controller. There's none of that lag now from the wireless, and it'll have more games. That's 6 things.
See, he's played it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows. What it is supposed to be is an actual expansion of the PS4, like a graphical, like actual power, a PS4 with more power than the regular PS4. Now, I'm seeing this, and I'm thinking to myself, one, this is why I got involved in consoles and not PC, is I'm not upgrading my shit.
Yeah, right?
Constantly. 2, this is the fucking 32X debacle all over again. Where you're going, oh no, you need, oh no, well here's an add-on, no, here's an add-on, here's an add-on. The video game industry is kind of cyclical in that way, where we made this mistake, we can't do that again, and then they go long enough and kind of do. I feel like the same thing happened with fighting games. It went through another phase, like fighting games went through a phase of Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2, whatever, and then stopped, and then it kind of did that again with 4. And now that's taboo. We're not doing that anymore, And I feel like this is the 32X and the Sega CD and all that shit over again. Because Xbox is talking about doing it too, where they might have a hardware upgrade for the Xbox. And I'm just like,
Cool. When are they gonna put games on it?
yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's like, really,
I know people who just got a PS4.
those who forget history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
It's like when you forget about all those lessons you learned 20 years ago, and then you just start making the same mistakes that you made back then. We'll see how it all goes. But I'm excited because I did not get a PlayStation 4, so now 4.5 sounds pretty nice to old Derek.
It does.
Yeah.
It's gonna do 4K graphics.
That's
Yeah.
the rumor. But man, that's rough. That's hard. Like, to pull off 4K graphics in real time like that is
Somebody's got to do
yikes.
it. It's got to happen sooner or later.
It's true.
Man, yeah, that's we'll see. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, we'll see what that's all about. It might just be a PS4 because the VR headset has a little like
Processor unit.
a processor unit to hook up to it. Maybe it's just a PS4 that already has that in it. I could see that where it's just to simplify the whole thing. But who knows? We don't know. Could be real.
Could be real. What else? We talked about C2E2 and all that good stuff. GDC, video games, movies. Yeah. Wow, we've been like really productive in a short amount of time. How long have we been going for this podcast?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody's
no clue.
Nobody's been relentlessly checking the time.
Well, Sean's not here, so we can get 2-3 hours.
Yeah, this could be. Yeah, I'm saying let's go for 3.
It's funny. I think when Sean checks the time, it kind of just interrupts the flow of the podcast and it causes it to go longer.
Absolutely.
Because when nobody's checking the time, we say all we have to say.
Yeah, and look, this is probably end early.
And then we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, where do we go from here?